Hello and welcome to a new episode on your favorite podcast in medical tourism, etc. Podcast, where we are here to disrupt the taboo in this industry. This podcast was founded by insiders and for insiders. And for today, we have a very special guest with us, a guest with a doctorate in industrial engineering, a guest that specializes in data entry, data automation, and CRM systems. Help me welcoming our guest for today, who will give us a lot of insights on CRMs, data analytics, and more, Mr. Wael Zayat. Wael, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Hi,
Fatih.
Wael.
Hi.
Wael, with that being said,
Mhm.
normally we ask our guests the first question, how did you get into medical tourism? Yours is very, very specific. Like, how did you get into data and medical tourism?
Okay. So it's been a long time actually.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 2000 or 2003 or 2004
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
that I saw a book about Visual Basic 6. So
Okay.
this is too old now. And I checked that book and there was something about database and
Uh-huh.
building a software.
Uh-huh.
And from there, I built a lot of softwares.
Mm.
And later in 2018,
Uh-huh.
I was working in a company for tourism,
Uh-huh.
and we were doing a lot of automations with the applications.
Uh-huh.
And they said, we need a CRM now.
Mm-hmm.
So I made a big research, and then that's how I started my journey with CRM.
Mm-hmm.
Later, 2021, I
Mhm.
started in a medical tourism company,
Mm-hmm.
and it went from there, actually.
Interesting,
Good.
interesting. So you have a passion
Yeah, of
for
course.
data, for CRMs.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow, wow, that's amazing. I wish I can share the same one, but my passion is towards sales and training.
Okay.
I'm less
Makes
analytical.
sense. Yeah.
But with that being said, while we see this in a lot of companies in medical tourism,
Mhm.
a lot of them want to use their CRM to the maximum proficiency.
Okay.
But unfortunately, they end up using it just for data distribution
Mhm.
and for linking social with CRM.
Okay.
Why are they missing out on so many other things, and what are some of the things that they are missing out on?
Okay. That's a very good question, actually. Thank you.
Mhm.
So we have different types of CRMs.
Mm-hmm.
We have different levels of CRMs.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually depends on the complexity of the company
Mm-hmm.
and what they want at the end.
Yes.
So there is a core concept of what we want.
Mm-hmm.
And the best way to have everything in the CRM is to use it for the managerial level
Okay.
for decision-making process.
Okay.
So to get there, there are the first level where people use it as a data warehouse.
Yes.
So,
That's what we see all the time, right? In
Collector.
medical
Yeah,
tourism.
yeah.
It's just a data storage.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
But later, you check your data and you find some information, some good information to use in the sales process. So, for example, what kind of leads you have, what kind of customers you have on the CRM, their journey, their sales cycle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The third level is used by it used to eliminate something we call the silo effect. So
The what? I'm sorry?
silo effect.
Silo effect. Okay.
Have you ever heard of grain silos? Like it's the
No.
silos that you save grains inside.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So at some companies you have departments like different entities,
Mm-hmm.
and those departments will have different personality maybe, and they would be discreet about what they have in that department.
Yes.
So they will not share the data with other departments. For example, you are selling a patient, and then the patient would come to the clinic, and he would say, "Well, I had different prices." Like the translator would say, or the person who's doing the upsells would give the prices, and they would say, "I had different prices from the sales agent."
True. True. It happens a
The
lot every day.
contribution between
Exactly.
these two departments.
So having a CRM that actually saves this information would be crucial at this process. It will provide a good flow of information between departments.
Interesting.
Accurate
Interesting.
information.
Yeah. The fourth level of a CRM would be for managers to use it to manage people. So now we are not talking about information. We are talking about who did what and when they did it. For example, X person closed this much of leads He actually had this much of leads.
Mm-hmm.
A marketing person is bringing this much of leads from these campaigns or from these sources.
Mm-hmm.
So it's used to
Check
manage
the
the people.
performance,
Yeah,
performance
exactly.
of the people and what they are doing exactly, right?
Exactly. Another level would be when it helps you to make more sales.
Mm.
How so? For
How?
example,
Yeah.
a good CRM would tell you which clients you should contact. For example, you have a good client in the negotiation part,
Uh-huh.
and then you forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
15 days later, it will pop up on your system. It will
Mm-hmm.
say, you have a good client in here. Maybe you should contact them again.
Mm.
So it would give you more insights about your leads or your
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
potentials in the system.
Mm-hmm.
You can contact again and make more sales.
Interesting,
Yeah.
yeah.
A more good level would be
To be honest with you, like the one that caught me the most was the harmony between departments, because this one is so true, you know?
Yeah.
Like, just like the example you gave is perfect. Patient is given a price over the phone or over WhatsApp. They come to the clinic. They discover that there are different prices for the same product. And that's because there is no enough clear communication between the departments, right?
Exactly.
And that goes back to the CRM, because if the prices were constant in the CRM and everything was clear, the messaging was clear, the patient will not live this confusion, which can hurt the brand
Yeah,
itself,
definitely.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, definitely, like CRM has so many levels that we can go on, and CRM also gives you a lot of metrics,
Exactly.
right? And from what I've seen is that the majority of companies in medical tourism, they focus only on couple of shallow metrics, right? Like the sales funnel, how many leads I gave this agent, what language I gave this agent,
Unfortunately, yes.
right? But it's way deeper than this. So what other metrics can you tell us about, maybe 2 or 3, that could actually make significant difference on sales insight?
Okay, perhaps the most important metric in the CRM is the lead to contact conversion rate.
The conversion rate, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you have something we call the lead to won conversion rate or deal to won conversion rate.
Yeah, that's the what we call the closing rate,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Like from you're getting that lead converted and then closed the sale.
Exactly.
Okay.
There are a lot of other metrics. For example, we have something we call active rates or cancellation rate.
Okay.
You have something we call, we have metrics for marketing as well. We use it before getting the lead. And when
okay.
you have those with the lead itself, you would get something for the lead cost, the deal cost, the won cost. But perhaps the most important ones are lead to contact and
The
contact to won.
conversion rate,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I've seen this actually, unfortunately, I have worked with companies that are laser focused on closing rate.
Yeah.
Nothing on conversion rate. I gave you 100 lead, you should close this much. But what about the conversion? Maybe a lot of these leads have wrong numbers, wrong emails. Maybe a lot of these leads are junk leads.
Okay.
So that actually minimizes the chance of closing. So conversion rate is definitely one of the most important ones.
So you go to a company and then you talk to salespeople or marketing people. Salespeople would say, we have very bad leads. The marketing
that's the most common thing you can ever hear
Yeah.
from salespeople. Yeah.
They would say marketing are not doing their job.
Yeah.
We are getting a lot of leads, but most of them don't reply
They
to
keep
us.
blaming each other, the marketing and
yeah.
that, and then it ends up in HR. Like the sales not
it
selling.
goes back to you.
Yeah. You go to the marketing, they would say, we are bringing leads, but they are not selling. And actually, the lead to contact conversion rate would tell you about the performance of the marketing team. So if you have a good conversion rate, it means the marketing people are bringing good qualified customers that is easily converted. But when you have a bad conversion rate, of course you will have bad sales rate at the end.
Exactly.
But-
It's the top
yeah.
of the funnel will affect the end of the funnel.
Of course. But when you have a good conversion rate, but not a good deal to won rate, it means you have interested customers, but you are not selling them well.
The problem is with the sales side,
Exactly.
not with the marketing
So
side.
with a basic metric, now you solved half of the problem, right?
Yeah.
You know where
yeah.
to focus on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So conversion rate and closing rate. What other metrics can you also, put the light on?
Okay. So an important metric, as I said, is maybe we have the ROAS and the ROE calculations.
Return on ad spend, return on investment.
Exactly. So, for example, on one of the popular dashboards that I provide, you have the cost of the campaign at the beginning. I bring this from different sources, from Google, from Facebook, from other kind of sources. And at the end of that report, you have the returns of that
How
campaign.
much I gain from this
Yeah.
campaign.
So looking at this one kind of table, you would understand which campaigns is successful, which one is not successful. So you can invest more
Into
on
the successful
one
ones, yes.
and stop the
Unsuccessful
unsuccessful one.
ones.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot of things from
Yeah,
from Wael
yeah.
about data. Like for me as an HR, maybe for the sales, they when they be asked about data, they see the data like distributing on the CRM, the leads, and also like checking the CRM. What kind of things the data department doing beside this? We
Okay.
don't know.
Well, for most companies, data department have daily tasks, like you are saying, distributing the leads, cleaning the data, checking the quality of the leads, checking if there is a problem in any integration with the CRM. But also they can make more reports about the performance of people. And later they can have some data science projects if they want to. For example, you can actually have something we call clustering algorithm.
Okay.
So you are grouping the customers that you have on the CRM
Patience.
into groups to see which ones are closing faster or better than others,
Okay.
which kind of customers don't close or end up just wasting your time.
Interesting. And you can do this by clustering patients together?
Exactly. So
Interesting.
expert people already know this information. They know which countries are important. They know which client is important. But data people can find this based on analysis in numbers.
So
More
that
accurate.
department have a big part from the with the marketing. You
Yes,
mean.
exactly. There are a lot of data science projects that you can apply. For example, we all have seen this YouTube recommending new videos or Netflix recommending
New movies.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
Yes.
So also you can do simple analysis to the products and see which client can have a new products in their code.
Okay. So you can even analyze the products that you are selling. And by the way, I've seen this not in medical tourism, in other industries. Where I worked with a unicorn company, and they had a department specifically for product. They used to identify product heroes. We used to call them heroes.
Okay.
So, for example, the implant you are selling the most, that's the hero of implants. The crown you're selling the most, that's the hero. Unfortunately, we don't see this in medical tourism. We see data department only distributing, banning, and just, checking leads. That's it.
Punishing.
Punishing, yeah.
That's a problem because the owners think about the data department as not generating money. So,
Yeah.
So they hire only people for distribution sometimes, and they don't take good care of that department. And I think this is because we don't have a lot of CEOs with engineering
Backgrounds.
mindset or background. Most of them have more of a sales background. They want more sales, generate more money. So they care about the salespeople.
Yeah, because when it comes to sales, that their return on investment is direct.
Of course.
When it comes to data department, it's indirect. It's more of a long-term project.
Exactly, yeah.
And speaking of the sales agents, we always hear this everywhere we go. CRM is terrible.
Okay.
Filling the information is terrible. It's taking too much time of me. It's taking too much of my day to fill this information. They feel it's so unnecessary.
Okay.
Like, how can we fix this? Like, what is it that we can do to A, convince the sales agents that filling CRM is important, and B, make it more automated for them?
Okay. So automation is very important indeed. So it's very important for the salespeople to focus on what they do, which is sales. Right?
Exactly.
So the CRM should help them make more sales.
Yes.
Not add more load to what they do.
Exactly, right?
Right. But at the same time, to collect this information and to have an accurate information that is insightful for the management, you need to have clean data on your system. And as I have said before, like the CRM is not just for salespeople. There are
For
other
all departments.
Yeah, it's for other departments as well. So there should be a protocol for the company to have at least a decent kind of a level of accuracy on the CRM to know if a patient is sold, what kind of products he purchased, what kind of payments he added to the system. So this core concept shouldn't be, we shouldn't have any mistake in that kind of level. But aside from that, like maybe 50% of the workload can be eliminated.
Okay, it can be eliminated.
Yeah.
Speaking about this, why would some companies build their own CRM, their own system, and instead of using the basic softwares?
Okay, if it's up to me, I would always have a built-up CRM. Like I will not build my own CRM.
Okay.
Why? It's like purchasing a Mercedes or hiring an engineer to build a car for you.
Okay.
So you can definitely build a car if you have the right team of engineers and workers, but it can never reach that level of a good automated CRM. It will save you a lot of time. But usually, when you are going from low level to mid-level companies in size, it makes sense to purchase such an automated CRM. But after 500 or 1,000 users, it becomes more costly to use.
So you
this.
need more dynamic systems for you.
Yeah, you need something that is more flexible,
Less
cheaper.
expenses.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Interesting. Yeah, I thank you so much, Omar, for asking this question. I've seen this multiple times where some companies build their own CRMs, but the way that I see it from my own perspective, the CRM that they built by themselves is limited compared to their ready solutions in the market.
Of course.
And speaking of these solutions, I know for sure that you are always rooting for Zoho.
Yeah,
And
I like Zoho.
Exactly. You tell me that a lot, that you like Zoho so much compared to other CRMs. But I'm sure some of our audience are using different CRMs because the market has different. I think there is Stella, there is Bittrex, there is
Salesforce, Agile.
There is no
Sugar.
CRM. The name of no CRM sounds very creative.
CRM.
Like, why Zoho? What makes Zoho so special compared to the other CRMs?
Actually, Zoho has a lot of flexibility. So you can shape it the way you want. It has its own programming language. You can use it to integrate with a lot of other systems. It has its own analytics platform, which is super, super powerful, Zoho Analytics. And when you purchase Zoho One, you have like 45 plus applications that comes with the CRM. You can benefit from all of them for project management, for internal communication like Click, for social media management. Like you have all of this.
They even have an HR one that Zoho people.
Zoho people.
Yeah.
Zoho
We just
social.
made an ads right now for the Zoho system.
Yeah, you have
Not a sponsor by Zoho.
Zoho Books for accounting. Like I don't know a lot of their applications, by the way, but it's
Have more integrations.
Yeah,
you can say.
but it's a very amazing value for the money. Yeah, compared to other CRMs. Like
Perfect.
I checked Dynamics, I checked Bittrex, I checked a lot of CRMs, but Zoho seems to have this very friendly user interface and very flexibility in doing what you want to build at the end.
Yeah, and I've done working with you on multiple occasions. I've seen you creating the one-page dashboard that you're famous for when it comes to sales agents.
Okay.
And let me say, it was awesome. It made the sales agent so much relieved because the difference is filtering, clicking, and going to multiple tabs, while you created one dashboard for everything the sales agent had to do. So Zoho for me also is my favorite. I've worked with a lot of other CRMs. And yeah, like, what kind of advice, Wael, would you give to companies that are, or decision makers or data specialists that are watching us right now? What kind of advice would you give them from a CRM or data perspective?
Well, I have two advices, one for CRM, one for data, I think. Okay. For data, I think company owners or people in the managerial level of medical tourism, they should think like scientists. They
Hmm.
should measure what their performance basically.
Thank you
because
so much.
because you cannot improve what you cannot measure. So
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
yeah. So you need to have accurate data. You need to be able to get the important dashboards that gives you more about the decision making process. For example, you need to know about the seasonality. You need to
True.
know. You need to have some broadcasts about some forecasting about the future.
Yes, yes.
Like one of the projects was about targets, for example, and we have a dashboard that is showing the forecast for each sales agents and on average what will they make in the next month. So based on that, the company set targets that is a bit higher than that expected revenue. And it's a way to have a scientific background to make a good target system, basically.
Exactly.
Automated way
exactly.
to have the right target for
Instead
a
of
person.
the common random way.
Yeah, and it actually makes sense because it's realistic. Yeah, people, like, you find a person generating 20,000, they would say we want 45 next month. It doesn't make sense, right?
Yes.
Yeah. As for the CRM, I seriously urge the companies to have a CRM tailored for their needs. They shouldn't copy and paste everywhere. They should have
okay.
what they need for their case. Because you cannot have a CRM for 300 users and set it up for 2 users. You will
It's
have
gonna help you to
definitely.
build your next strategies.
Yeah.
So they shouldn't copycat from
Yeah,
each
exactly.
other, right?
Yeah,
they
yeah,
should,
exactly.
They should basically have it tailored to their needs. And Zoho, I think, again, not a sponsor.
No, it's not the best.
So actually
Definitely.
offers this ability to customize based on needs, right?
Yes.
Phenomenal. Well, while we couldn't thank you enough for
Learned a
attending
lot
today's
from you,
episode.
Wael.
We learned a lot, and I'm sure that our audience learned a lot as well. Thank you so much for attending today's
Thank you for
episode,
having
Wael.
me.
Thank you,
It's-
Wael.
it was
Yeah, I
amazing.
appreciate your time.
And a huge thanks to all of our viewers. Thanks so much for watching today's episode. Stay tuned for more upcoming guests from the medical tourism, where we disrupt the taboos in this industry.